Okay, I'm loading into the last game of. I'm 6-1 right now, so it's definitely the last game against Blubba I guess Necrene is still the play. I only have one Zombie Titan. Whoops, didn't need to put that necessarily. Doesn't matter. We'll just pretend like it was intentional. I was just clicking around, just messing around. Good thing I didn't draw any Sky Knight Gliders. I wanted to put the Necrene in the side lane, but I was kind of like looking at my hand, playing around. You know, just non-essential clicks. That's pretty good. Probably gonna jetpack it out of the way. I don't want to have my hand's not very good. I don't want to lose my Necromema. Plus, making a 7/7 Region 3 mobility creature is pretty good. I'll just take 8 a couple times for that. And play my guy here. I'm gonna shrink its power next turn to make it a 4/11, which is significantly less powerful. Or I could energy prison it. That wouldn't be that bad. If he's playing like Utera Tempest, he is definitely playing Utera Tempest because he plays Shockguard Flusher. Yeah, energy prison's not that bad. I can stop his raid by giving his creature Defender. My other plays aren't fantastic. Oh, that's a pretty good blocker. I guess it depends on what else he plays. I could shrink that to save my creature. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shrink this to save my guy. And then give this thing Defender, then Dread Knight my creature. I want to level the Energy Prison. I like having Energy Prison leveled. It's a very flexible removal spell. Yep. We've already played the Dread Knight, or the Necromeva, so leveling this card's pretty good. And I can play Spirit Stone Infiltrator, Forge Guardian Delta, I guess. I could play Forge Guardian Alpha, Forge Guardian Delta for the Robot Trinity. Actually, I'm probably going to play Symbiote Delta. That's a good block. Stops my regen from working. Kills my guy in a couple turns. Borewood Rider's not a good block, because I'll just shrink its power. But I guess, that would have happened to pretty much any card he played. So he's definitely got some raid cards, like, unless he just didn't see any in the draft. So let's go ahead and shrink this guy so my Dread Knight lives, plays Symbiote so that I get regen. And we'll play Forge Guardian Delta. Not in the side lane. We'll just replace our Phantasm. So this regens. This is alive somehow. I did draw the Scourge Knights, which is why I've been keeping this formation thing, but I don't even know if it's going to be that relevant, to be honest. This gives mobility 1, right? I keep reading this card hoping it gives more and more mobility, but it just never, it always disappoints me. I hope it doesn't trigger that. Okay, nice. So I'm going to play the Symbiote in front of this, and then the Scourge Knights to shrink his Patron to keep my 7 power creature alive. It does ram itself into the Stonefist Giant, but that's fine. That's whatever. Look at the Phantasm Dread Knight combo. If these Symbiotes live, that's going to be such a huge swing. Giving +4/+4. I doubt this one's going to live. This one might live, though. This, the one with the chains around it. The chained one. I wonder what Summoning Sickness is called in Soulforge. I swore that was a available space, but I guess not. Anyway, I'm gonna play Phantasm in the side lane here. Actually, yeah, it's pointless. I just play my regen creatures aggressively because they're level 2, and I don't want to trade level 2 cards like that. This does kill his second patron, which was free, and I don't get to level the energy surge, but that's fine. Playing the regen creatures is much better. Just draw all my level 2 cards in the first 2 hands. Definitely not good for my deck because I'm not gonna draw the level 3 cards because of my delta. I'll just play the 2 cards with regen, I think. Having a level 3 Dread Knight makes me want to play all the cards with regen all the time. And then he plays this Warhound again, thankfully to make my Symbiote a little better. And then Stonefist Giant. That doesn't take down my guy, so what I'm going to do is shrink the power on this giant so that my Dread Knight lives. play Necromoeba in front of this so that Necromoeba lives, and then play a Symbiote in front of this so that Symbiote gets regen. And then Oozling spawns in front of the Stonefish Giant. And then we're on the all level 1 hand, because I don't think I have any level 2s left in my deck, right? Yeah, so this turn is just all level 1s. And the next turn we'll draw the Zombie Dread Knight, and the Necromoeba, and the Phantasm, and the Symbiote, and it'll all be good. We're just gonna go off with Zombie Dread Knight. I love this card. It's strangely way better in Onyxium than it is in the previous format. There was like the 5/6 with regen and breakthrough. I can't remember what it was called. Legion Hydra, maybe? Something like that. But that card was really good with Zombie Dread Knight because it already had trample and regen. But now the only cards with regen that aren't in Necreum are the two Onyxium creatures, the Alamancer and the Phantasm. So it's like this weird thing where... Okay, what am I playing this turn? I've got like a bunch of spells. I'm probably just going to play Meta Transfer, Cold a Week, Cold a Week. Or, I'm sorry, Meta Transfer, level Cold a Week, and then Cold a Week. I could level the Zombie Titan. That's probably better. So let's go ahead and activate this guy, shrink him down to 1 power. Cold a Week, this guy, and then Meta Transfer this. This is only my Zombie Titan's only a 6/6, so there's no point in trying to save it. We'll just prevent 1 damage from my guy so he regens up a little faster. I'll level up the Zombie Titan. I like this board position. I don't really expect to draw any level 3 cards though, which is kind of the problem with the Forge Gradient Delta. And drawing like a bunch of level 2 cards all at once in rank 2. It made my rank 2 really good, which is probably better than honestly than making your rank 3 good. You want a really good rank 2, I think. I think rank 2 is the most important rank if you're not planning to go super late. So he gets to move the giant in front of the regen 4 creature, unfortunately. Doesn't take any damage. The only thing he would have killed would be the Dread Knight. We're going to play a regenless Raleigh Symbiote, which doesn't feel great. And then I'd rather level the Gloom Reaper Witch than those other 2 cards because I've already got a level 3. What's it called? Onyxium Phantasm. Yep, see, there he is. So it's better to if this game goes to level 4, which I highly doubt, it's going to be a lot better to level the Gloom Reaper Witch because this gives minus 12 attack, and the Gloom Reaper Witch kills things at 4 attack or less. That's what it means. I can kill anything with 16 power or less. Is it going to trigger again? It doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, he will. Okay, so hopefully the seedling spawns in front of one of these guys. Okay, so play the Phantasm over here, and then play Symbiote in front of the... I guess they're both the same. Let's play it in the one that's in the side lane. So if I draw the Zombie Titan, I'll be able to play it in NT lane. I didn't draw this. Oh, I did draw the Zombie Titan. Nice. Okay, so now I can play Zombie Titan, Dread Knight, and shrink the Deepwood Patron's power so that it can't kill the Dread Knight. And I don't think he can kill Phantasm. It's got 19 toughness. That's so much. So he moves the one I'm killing straight to the card that's less useful. This gets +6/+6, so I'm going to just shrink the Aether Type Shaman's power so it can't kill my guy. And then I can just block with the Zombie Dread Knight. It can die, it's not that big a threat. This guy attacks in for 11. This dies, this trades. And then pass turn. He has to deal with all 3 of my creatures somehow. This is why I leveled up the Zombie Titan with the Meta Transfer. This very solid combo right here. Creatures with regen and level 3 Dread Knight. Really hard to deal with. This card in particular. Regen, the Alamancer is actually even better than the Phantasm. Its ability is nowhere near as good, so the Phantasm is still better. But the Alamancer has regen 7 at rank 3, which is an absolutely absurd amount. But anyway, you know, Zombie Dread Knight wins games. I recommend you take it, and if you do, go into Onyxium, because that's where it's going to do the most good, ironically. You don't want to go into Terra. That's a really good faction pair. Your Zombie Dread Knight's going to be good, but if you want to shine, you got to go Onyxium. Okay, but yeah, that's 7 wins. Let's see what we get. Last time I got a Delphic Chronosculptor, which is not a good card. Wasn't too impressed with it. This time I get a Scourge Flame Sorcerer. That's not the worst. You can play it in some Brood Queen or zombie decks, but it's not the best card by any stretch of the imagination. It's not like, I don't even know what I'd be looking for, honestly. Maybe like a Malice Hermit. I think Malice Hermit's the best legendary you can get that goes in like every deck, because it's a really good card. It clears the board away. It grows the Yeti, so you can play it in Yeti decks. Like it's just really flexible. That's like the legendary I would recommend everyone craft. Even though it may not be the best card, but it goes in so many decks. And Utera is pretty good always, so there's really no downside to last time. But that's it for this draft. I'm just gonna wrap it up here, and I'll see y'all next time.